Tell me you're ready.
Hello, everybody. Once again, here we are on the show, and I do appreciate you stopping by, going into episode 140 weeks of the show with David Burrows, and I appreciate that you can put up with me that long. It's been over 2 years now that we've been doing the show, so thank you for that. We're now reaching about 3,000 people per week. I'd like to see it keep growing, and the way we can do that is if you help me out by sharing the link with 5 of your new friends every week, 5 people who maybe haven't seen the show. So thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun doing 140 so far, and I think we're going to just keep going and doing 140 more. All right? Hope you had a great past weekend here in Sarnia. Anyway, the weather was awesome. We were downtown for First Friday, ran into lots of people we know. Did run into my friend Chris Molyneaux. I hadn't seen him in a while. The saxophone sensation himself was playing. Chris now has his own website, chrismolyneaux.com. He recently played at the Gathering to help celebrate Sarnia's 100th birthday, along with Chris Hadfield, and John Wing was there, and it was a really great time. We couldn't make it, but I know Chris was excited to be there. He's got some other events coming up. He'll be at Art in the Park in Petrolia this coming weekend on Saturday. Get all the information about Chris at chrismolyneaux.com, and I spoke with Chris, and he promises we can get him on the show here in a couple of weeks, so looking forward to that. Thanks, Chris. We'll see you soon, buddy. Also got to get out and enjoy some July 4th fireworks under the Blue Water Bridge. It was nice weather, sitting out on the rocks under the bridge and watching the fireworks. So happy Independence Day to our American friends over there as well. All right, let's move on now into the entertainment scene. On the entertainment scene this week, Glenn MacKinnon, president of the Point Edward Optimist, getting ready for Bridge Bash 2014, and they're very excited. They've added an additional day starting on the Thursday. It's all about the independent music on Thursday nights. Scott Maneri and the Barn Burners will be there, along with local Southern rockers. Squeeze Left will be there, and to put the cherry on top, C-Spot Run will be here, and we're looking forward to that. I'll be down assisting with hosting the events that night as well, and it goes on all week long. But here to talk about it, my good friend, and to many of you as well, let's talk to Glenn MacKinnon. He's going to share all the details about Bridge Bash 2014. Take a look at this. All right, this week on the show for the entertainment scene, we're trying here, and Glenn and I have been just having too much fun. Glenn MacKinnon from Point Edward Optimist here to talk about Bridge Bash 2014.
David, the Optimist Club, really excited this year. We've added an extra day. They originally didn't want to go for the idea, but I figured, listen, let's do something that's going to draw people to the park. Right. And I figured with the entertainment we booked, we've got a draw.
Let's talk about that entertainment. Very exciting. Tell us who's coming.
Well, we've got Scott and the Barn Burners, who always tear it up. Yeah. You know that.
Lots of high energy.
Oh, absolutely. And that's rockabilly country. Then I decided to go a little bit left field with some Southern rock, and that's Squeeze Left. They used to be called, I think it was Southern
Fried Incorporated?
Yeah, those guys. Dave and those fellas. Really good band. Yeah. And then I decided to put the proverbial cherry on top of the cake with C-Spot Run.
That's awesome. They always bring a great show. And pointing out that these are all independent artists.
Yes, these are all independent artists. C-Spot Run is the highest selling independent artist in Canadian history. Yeah. Scotty and the Barn Burners have been releasing CDs and CDs and CDs for as long as I remember. And also Squeeze Left are also independent, record right here in Sarnia as well.
Yeah, so local and the cherry on top, you say, with C-Spot Run. What's happening over the rest of the weekend? Because this is an all-ages family event, right?
It is. All ages, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's two sides. There's the licensed side, and I hate calling it a beer garden, but a licensed side, and also the family side. A little bit different this year is last year we had the free family side and the $5 entrance fee to the licensed side. We're going $5 for the whole park now.
Okay.
It keeps us from having to send guys out and browbeat you every 20 minutes with donation buckets. So. Yeah.
Well, and fair's fair. I mean, these things do cost money, but all the money stays local.
Absolutely.
And a lot of this is going for something new this year.
2015, we're breaking ground for the splash pad under the bridge. The Point Edward Optimist Club have committed $100,000. We're already well over halfway there.
Perfect.
So all the money will be going towards, and all the money raised will be going towards the splash pad.
Right.
The sound company's local. The stage is local. All the bands except C-Spot Run's local, but I do consider them local because they used to play Campbell Street Station years ago.
And they're going to be playing around through the summer here. So,
absolutely.
And I know them as you do quite well. And
yes.
Yeah, they're good buddies. So they're local as far as we're concerned.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to getting down there and seeing all the great independent music. And if you think you're even going to use this splash pad, get down there and enjoy the entertainment and make a donation. Glenn MacKinnon, as always.
Thank you, David.
Thanks for being here. We'll talk more about this on the show. Let's go back to the studio. My dear friend and good friend, Glenn MacKinnon, thanks for having me into your home again. Glenn and I have known each other since about high school, so we have lots to talk about and always lots to laugh about, and we're always picking on each other. So thanks again, Glenn, for having me on your phone. We're looking forward to Bridge Bash 2014. As Glenn mentioned, they are raising money for their splash pad that they're looking to build in 2015. So get down there on the Thursday, bands on the Friday as well, and on the Saturday. And Glenn didn't mention it because I didn't give him a chance to say it, but yes, Third Wave will be performing there on late Saturday evening. So go down for Bridge Bash 2014, looking like good weather and good times for sure. Thanks again, Glenn. We'll see you this weekend. All right, well, now let's go out into the community. In the community this week, if you're awesome, you need to pay attention. The Awesome Foundation Sarnia is looking for you. So the Awesome Foundation in Sarnia gives away $1,000 every month to a different individual for an awesome idea. And they're looking for some really crazy out there ideas. And this month we were down at the pitch party for the Awesome Foundation down at Stokes Bay here in Sarnia. And I was down there watching. And two people, that's right, two people, they weren't having an August pitch, so they decided to give it all away in July. And Andrew Thomas won $1,000 for his awesome idea, Balloons to the Moon. And also Ashley Tanguay putting on Beach Fest 2014 in August. They gave her $1,000 as well. So the trustee's very generous. But here we're going to let them tell their story. Andrew Thomas talks about Balloons to the Moons, and then right after that, Ashley Tanguay is going to talk to you about her Beach Fest. Take a look at this, and now let's go into the community. This week on the show, out in the community, it's Awesome Time and Awesome Foundation once again giving away $1,000 and another $1,000. Two winners for this month and next month. But first, we're going to talk to Andrew Thomas. How are you, Andrew?
Great. How are you, David?
I'm awesome. It's great to have you back on the show.
Thank you very much. It's been a while. A
different reason this time.
Yes.
An awesome one. You got $1,000 from the Sarnia Awesome Foundation. Tell us what's going on with your idea.
It's called Balloons to the Moon. Yeah. And what I'm looking at doing is launching balloons with a little tag on it that says, like, you're awesome. Yeah. Sending it out there to wherever it ends up, having a website where people that find it can go.
Cool.
And then kind of tell us a little bit about yourself,
right,
where you're from, and we can see how far these balloons of awesomeness will go.
Connecting the people from different communities,
Exactly.
obviously.
We're going to have different launch dates. Instead of just one, we'll maybe do 3 or 4.
Sure.
And
you want to do like 1,000 balloons?
1,000 balloons, right? Yeah. Biodegradable balloons. We're going to send them up and see where they end up.
Awesome. So. Well, where did this idea come from? I mean, when you gave your pitch there, you kind of shared it with the viewers where it came from.
When I was a kid, I found a weather balloon out in the field. So I trudged through the mud, picked up this balloon. It said University of Michigan.
Yeah.
So I...
It's okay. Come on up in here. Can you come in and say hi? This is somebody else. You want to pick her up there and show her off so we can see you.
Can you say hi?
There we go.
Hi. This is Izzy.
This is Izzy. She's going to launch some of the balloons.
Okay. Down you go.
Don't lose your shoe. So you're going to launch these balloons and see how far they go. But you were talking about the weather balloon.
The weather balloon. I went out and I found it, and it had the number for University of Michigan on it, which I thought was cool because I lived in Watford at the time.
Oh, yeah. So it came
quite a ways.
Yeah.
So I called the number up. They sent me a self-addressed box to send all the information back to the university with all the stats from what the weather balloon got. And I just thought it was pretty cool.
Sure.
So I thought it'd be neat for another little kid to run out into a field and find a balloon the same way I did.
Sure.
So.
Well, I didn't have a vote, but I agree. I think it's an awesome idea.
Perfect.
And congratulations to you. And
thank you very much.
We'll come down to some of the launches as well.
Great. Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you,
Andrew
David.
Thomas, once again, one of the awesome winners. And now we're going to talk to our next winner from the Awesome Foundation. Stay tuned. All right, well, now part 2 in the community. We were already talking to Andrew Thomas about his awesome idea and the Awesome Foundation deciding to give away 2 $1,000 grants. And now it's Ashley Tanguay for Memorable Moments. You've got to be excited. You didn't see that coming, did you?
No, not at all. I'm really thrilled.
Yeah. Now tell everybody about your idea.
Sure. So the idea is called Blue Water Beach Fest.
Yep.
It's coming up in Canatera Park on August 23rd and 24th.
Right.
Basically, the idea behind the festival is to showcase our beautiful beaches,
Right.
and we're bringing in world master sand sculptors to create some masterpieces on the beach.
Where are they coming from? Like,
They're coming from all over. They're actually, they are all individuals. They travel worldwide. So sometimes I'll try to get in touch with them, and they're in Mexico sand
Right.
sculpting, and I'm
Okay.
like, okay. And then they touch base with me. So they're actually coming. A lot of them are coming from the GTA area.
okay, all right. And you're going to have some music, and it's going to be family oriented. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so there's going to be something for everybody. It's free admission. We're going to have lots of different entertainment in the band shell, which is really great to utilize our band shell.
Yep.
We're going to have tons of vendors, craft vendors, food vendors scattered all throughout the park. We're going to have environmental aspects as well, so
Perfect.
people are going to be there interacting and educating with people as well.
Right. Awesome is happening
Yeah,
here.
awesome.
Well, congratulations to
Thank
you,
you so
Ashley,
much.
and we'll follow up, and we're going to try to get down there as well for the balloon launch and the beach fest, everything that's happening. Keep watching the show, and we'll tell you some of the websites you can find out more information. Well, that is, yeah, awesome. It's definitely awesome. Congratulations to Andrew Thomas for Balloons to the Moon and Ashley Tanguay for Beach Fest 2014. Looking forward to seeing both these events come together. We will be following with them. If you've got an awesome idea and you want to apply to Awesome Foundation, the deadline for the next pitch party is August the 20th, and they'll be giving the pitch on August 29th. And if you want to apply, simply go to awesomesarnia.org. There's a couple of rules. They're not big rules, but make sure you read what they're looking for to increase your chances of getting $1,000 for your awesome idea. Thank you, Awesome Foundation Sarnia, and thank you once again, Andrew and Ashley, for being here on the show. All right, well, becoming a real popular guy around here, Mark Russell joins us every week with his tips and tricks for computer geeks, or not so computer geeks, if you will. And right now we're going to show that to you. So let's go to Mark Russell, Apps with Mark Russell.
Thanks, Dave. Whether you want to call Grandma and Popsy in Arizona or video chat with your brother in Dubai, there's an app that will let you do it in real time and for free. This week, we talk about Skype on Apps with Mark Russell. Skype users pick a unique name and can communicate with other Skype users for free by text chat, voice chat, or video. You can also Skype out, that is, use your Skype account to call a land or cell number, or Skype in, have a land or cell number call your Skype account for an additional fee, usually only 2 cents per minute. Skype was created in 2003 by the same group which created Kazaa, the popular file-sharing network. It was later purchased by eBay, and then the Canadian Pension Plan, and finally Microsoft, who discontinued work on their own Windows Messenger to focus on Skype. Skype also has voicemail, lets you text to cell phone numbers, and even though this is a recording, will let me talk to my little friends Emily and Olivia, who inspired this episode later today. Skype is available for Windows, Mac, Linux, BlackBerry, Android, iOS, and several other handheld devices and brand new smart TVs. This has been Apps with Mark Russell.
Thanks again, Mark, for being here. Apps with Mark Russell, a weekly feature here on the show, and we're happy to have Mark here on the show. And if you've got an idea you'd like Mark to talk about, simply send him an email to info@markrussellsarnia.com, and I'm sure Mark will look into it for you and put it up here on the show. Thanks again, Mark. We'll see you next week, my friend. All right, well, lots of local events happening, as I say every week, so let's get right to it and showing our local events. Take a look at this, and then I'll be back with some more special information before we wrap up the show. Here we go. Yes, there's something there. Goodbye. Well, once again, always great local events happening here in Sarnia. And if you'd like your local event to be put here on the show, send it to me 2 to 3 weeks in advance to the show at davidburrows.ws. We'll be sure to get it up here and flash it up on the screen for you. I love summertime. I love Sarnia all year, but summertime, yeah, there's lots going on. It seems like this year especially there's extra more stuff going on. So it's hard to get around to all of it, but do the best you can to support your local music, arts, and culture and all the great local things that are happening here in Sarnia. All right, I got some stuff I want to give away here. Marianne from Cheeky Monkey gave me some CDs to give away. This one's cool. It's Ike and Tina Turner, some old Sam Cooke, James Brown, Little Willie John, the Coasters, and it's an uncut version. It's got some Ray Charles on here. I don't even want to give it away. I want to keep it to myself, but I promised Marianne I would give it away. So if you'd like to win this CD, here's what you got to do. Send me an email to the show at davidburrows.ws and tell me what corner streets, you know, the corner downtown that Cheeky Monkey is located on. Okay, that's pretty simple. Send me that email once again to the show at davidburrows.ws, and one lucky person will get to win this CD. I've also got some other CDs here as well, some Beatlemania and some heavy metal stuff, and I got t-shirts. We're going to be giving away stuff every week, so be sure to watch my Facebook page. There it is up on the screen as well, and if you haven't, please take the time to like my Facebook page for a chance to win some more of these great prizes as well. All right, before I wrap up the show, I got to talk about Indiefest. Round number 2 will be happening down at RUSTIC, formerly the Stubborn Mule, on July the 26th. It is an all-ages event. The last event was very successful. And now another 4 bands looking to gain a spot to go down to August 23rd for a chance at $1,000 cash. And here's who we've got. From Sarnia, Gypsy Flats will be there. Opus Rex from London, Ontario will be joining us. Of Tall Tales from Sudbury, Ontario coming down. And Better Weather from Windsor, Ontario will be here for the Battle of the Bands round number 2. Tickets will be on sale beginning this Friday down at Cheeky Monkey at the corner of... You know, you got to look it up. Get your tickets in advance. They're only $5, and they'll be $8 at the door. Portion of the proceeds, pardon me, will be going to assist the Kids Help Phone chapter here in Sarnia. So, great music and a great cause, and working up to the finals in August 23rd. And we'll be having some interviews with some of these bands this week as well, or in the upcoming weeks. So keep an eye out for that. And for more information, check us out online at indiefest.ca. Let me see. That's done. Yeah, I think we're all done. Thanks so much again. I really appreciate you joining me every week here on the show. Have a great week and an even better weekend, and I will see you next time right here on the show. Bye-bye for now.